This year we are supporting Live Music Now Scotland as our chosen charity. While lockdown has hit domestic finances hard, paradoxically a few people have benefited. If you're such a person, can I ask you to please support this charity? You will be allowing delivery of live music as a therapy, supporting both those listening and those providing the music. The slideshow of Oak Lodge, which is part of this group of video clips, is accompanied by Robbie Gregg, Owen Sinclair and Snuffbox, who all assist Live Music Now Scotland. Thank you for your help. Our little tour of Inveresk is nearly over. Enjoy this topiary hedge and then relax quietly, watch bees on a organic lawn and listen to Sir Charles Fraser telling the story of Half-Hangit Maggie.
Half-Hangit Maggie, when she was a teenager, probably 18, 19, went south to find work and walked, and she was passing through Kelso, crossed the Tweed, and there's a tavern there called Half-Hangit. And there she got on the wrong side of the blanket with the tavern owner, and she continued south and she got work, and surprise, 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 9 months later a bairnie was born, and she walked back and she went to the pub, the tavern at Half-Hangit, and said, "There's your bairn." And he said, "I've never seen you in my life before, beat it." And she went down to she was demented, she went down to the Tweed. She couldn't bring herself to throw the bairnie in, and she laid it on the bank, on the sand, and continued walking, and the water rose. Maybe there was this hailstorm or a flood or something, and it was known that she'd done this. She was tried for murdering a bairn, which was a very serious charge, murder, of course, today, but it had a different title then. I think it was called bairn sucking or something, I can't remember. And she was hung outside St. Giles. And when that was complete, the hanging, the family got permission to cut her down on the rope, and they put her on a handcart, and they were wheeling her back to Musselburgh where they lived. And on the journey they went into a tavern for a glass of ale. What would it be, 7, 8, 9 miles they walked with her from outside St. Giles, 7 miles, let's say. And while they were drinking their glass of ale, some children came rushing in and said, Mister, your bairn's twitching." And so they came out, and her toes were moving, and by some miracle of accident, the spinal cord had survived. The spine itself, the vertebrae, had snapped and broken, but the spinal cord had not been broken. And she came home, and she was badly deformed as a result of this, and she was crouchy, I think was the Scots word for somebody. No doubt she walked with a crouching posture, but she lived in Inveresk to, I don't know how old, but quite an age. And that's the story of Half-Hangit Maggie.